Hello, my fiery Sagittarius gang. If you did follow this video from the short, thank you so much for your support. And if not, the only thing you've missed so far is the moon card, which we've pulled. And if you did miss that, it's on the channel. Check out the short. It's less than a minute. So we're going to clarify the moon here further, okay? So we'll start with the tarot. We'll get a few oracles afterwards. So spirit, ancestors, patron angels, please help me get some messages for my Sagittarius gang about this connection. What fears and anxieties, what illusions might they be dealing with their person? Okay, so we have Queen of Swords coming out. Your person could be setting very clear boundaries for you right now, Sagittarius. Or if it's not boundaries, someone could just be very clearly communicating in terms of, and I don't mean that in a good way, it feels more like direct. Like, you know, we're not going to sit around and talk about our emotions. Like, what do you want? Like, you know, kind of energy. Okay, so let's clarify, spirit. Okay. Oy. So, we have the Eight of Cups. So to me, this doesn't always mean okay. I feel like we look at this card as walking away, leaving behind, abandonment. And while that is true, sometimes you have to, if someone's truly treating you this way of like, what is it? What do you want? Sagittarius, you know, and if they're confusing you in the meantime, if there's fear, you know, just illusion, like you just are unsure of where you're standing with this person, and then they're also going to be cold and mean in the meantime, you know, do you have the energy to stay? Or is it maybe time that you acknowledge your disappointment and you just say like, fuck it. Like, you know, I'm kind of out of here. Like I'm walking away. Also, when we look at the moon card, you know, I'm also hearing like you could be the Scorpio in this case. It's kind of hard to see in this rendition, but in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, is this a Scorpio? I don't know what this is. Lobster looking thing. It's coming out of, this is a river. So it's coming out of the river as the wolves are howling at the moon. This is coming out of the water, following the light of the moon. So for that symbolism, it kind of feels to me, there's also a moon depicted here in this card. Something about we just recently had a full moon. That could be very important to you. Especially because it was in Virgo. So I think you could be coming into this cold kind of energy. If this isn't your person, this could be you, Sagittarius. Energies are fluid. So just, you know, put that where it fits. But yeah, I think if there was any sort of mystery, I think you're both kind of coming to the conclusion, maybe there isn't so much of a mystery anymore. I'm also, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing like silence is also an answer. So like if someone's been ignoring your text messages, take that as your answer, Sag. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. To me, this is definitely a call to go inward, to meditate, to really reflect. It's not so much for me like retreating. It can be, you know, it feels like someone is definitely retreating from this connection. And I think it's for the better. You know, so then we have Six of Wands. Someone is coming out on top because of this energy. And I feel like it's you, Sagittarius. This also, you know, the Wands, this feels like this definitely feels like your energy, Sagittarius, with the wands coming in. I think you're just realizing, you know, I'm worth more. I don't need this sort of confusion, this sort of directness. You know, I don't need to be treated this way. I'm going to pack up my things and I'd rather leave, you know, all my emotions in this past behind me. I'd rather go in and kind of start new and reflect on how much work I've put in here and in other relationships. And I'm going to attract what it is that I really need and that I really want. And it's not this, whatever this confusion was, right? Okay, well, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I wish this was like a little bit more of a positive love reading for you, but I think it really is in the end. Everything happens for a reason. So if it wasn't this one, it's for good reason. And I personally would rather have to leave someone who I don't feel resonates with me or my goals 100 times over than feel stuck with someone who doesn't appreciate me, appreciate the connection that we have. And, you know, when I can find better, like you're a whole catch and you know that. So don't forget that. So the Oracle, first one we have coming out is change is the only constant and it is my friend. Yes, we're definitely channeling that. And I breathe deep and I seek peace. So change for me, definitely, this feels like these two cards, like boop and boop. So change is the only constant and it is my friend. It's time for a change, Sagittarius. You know this. I think this person knows that. I think you both know this. I think it's just maybe time to make it official, cut the ties, lay the swords out on the table, do what you got to do. But I think it's time. And I breathe deep and I seek peace. You know, this directly feels like this, you know, Four of Swords, you know, going in deeply, contemplating the fact that you were brave enough to acknowledge that, you know, hey, I deserve better treatment. And that is something to be applauded and celebrated. Go out with your girls, your guys. Gender is non-specific here. So you go out with your friends, your family, you do whatever it is you have to do. You pick yourself up and you get like, you get right back on that horse. I'm definitely hearing that for someone. It could be confirmation. So let's get one more Oracle Spirit, please, for Sagittarius as we wrap this up. Let's get one more card, please, for my fiery Sagittarius. As they embark on this change, Spirit, what do they need to know? What energies might they need to be aware of? Spirit, please help me get some messages for Sagittarius. Okay. So we have, wow, destiny. So what's funny to me is the sun and the moon are coming out so strongly for you, Sagittarius. I'm also hearing like, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Like, look, wow, yeah, there's the moon and the sun. Like, what? Something about the moon is very, very important to you at this time, Sagittarius. Check the moon in its state currently right now. For me, when I'm recording, it is Saturday, March 10th, I believe. So look up the placement with the moon in your chart and just see the significance of that, because something about the moon is coming out so heavily for you here. Look up the recent effects of Virgo full moon for your sign. Okay, so I'm not an astrologist, so like I definitely don't want to give anyone any wrong information. So look that up on your own accord if you're interested into a deeper dive with that. So we also have number 30. I don't know about you, but for me, I'm a Taurus sun. I have been seeing the number 333 on a clock, for gas prices. I'm not even joking. And I've been seeing the number 3 everywhere recently. Families of 3, like just the craziest things. And it's something I never paid attention to. But anyways, number 3 could be very significant for you as well, Sagittarius, at this time. But yeah, with this destiny, I think that as you come out of the illusion of this connection that you could have been in for quite some time, Sagittarius, this doesn't feel like an easy decision to walk away. And I feel like that's why it definitely has so much more time and self-reflection attached to your healing process in this, before you can come out victorious, because this was hard for you. And I think it's also hard on your person, but I just don't think it was as hard on your person. And damn, I really didn't want to say that. I think someone needed to hear that. So just remember to take care of yourself first and foremost. Solitude, plan for your future, get your shit together, like, so you can take care of yourself and never need this person again, Sagittarius, okay? You're channeling your destiny. You are taking control. I'm hearing like you're taking control of your own destiny with or without this person in this connection in your life. No matter what you decide to do, you are in charge and you are channeling your destiny, however that looks for you, okay, Sagittarius? So I am going to go ahead and leave that there for your love reading for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, for checking out the channel. If any of this resonated, I would love if you could like and subscribe, and have a great night. And I'll see you at your next reading, Saggy.